If y'all don't know, I'm King T. Thank you. Okay, guys. Hi, everybody. My name is Cheyenne.
I'm HDBeenDope from the Nanos. Hello, baby.
I'm MillsSupreme. I'm from Flatbush. I'm from Brooklyn. Anybody?
So we're going to get into it, y'all. This is the Leo Podcast, a conversation with HDBeenDope and MillsSupreme. So let's get into it. All right. So we're going to get them comfortable today. Y'all ever played Fuck, Marry, Kill?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me? Yeah. All right, okay. So you play Fuck, Marry, Kill?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's get into it. Y'all ready? You sure you're ready?
Let's go.
All right. So we'll start. I'll start with Krishan Rock, Sukiana, and Summer Walker. Fuck, marry, kill. Who wants to start? You need to hear it again. Krishan Rock, Suki, Summer Walker. Fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna kill Krishan, and that's the problem.
Okay. You don't like violence.
I'm gonna kill Krishan.
Okay.
Come on, like I'm gonna kill Krishan. I can't deal with that. That's tough. I kill Krishan. I'm a fuck Summer Walker, and I'm taking Sukiana.
You marrying Suki. Okay.
Taking Suki.
Okay.
You have to think about it. Wait, hold on.
Alright. So I'ma marry Krishan.
Okay.
Wait, she just need a hug. That's simple. That's simple. Right? I'm going to fuck Summer Walker, and I'm gonna have to kill Sukiana. Damn, I got sound effects to watch it.
He married Suki.
Oh, you married Suki?
No, Krishan.
Just need a hug. That's it.
Yeah.
You gonna kill Suki?
Yeah. Okay, y'all ready?
Suki out.
Fuck, marry, kill. India, Ari, Jada. Fuck, marry, kill. And I want to know who you killing first. Repeat it for them. I think you need to repeat it for them. Repeat it. India, Ari, Jada. Fuck, marry, kill, and I want to know who you killing first.
Okay. So I'm going to.
Do you need to?
Yeah, I don't even think this is working. Really.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm killing. It's working. Y'all hear me? Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna kill Ari. Damn. Why? Right? And then.
Go ahead.
And then I'm going to. Wait, who would. Oh, okay, boom. I'm gonna marry Jada
Okay.
from India.
Okay. Fuck, marry, kill. India, Ari, Jada.
Alright. Killing Ari. Oh. Alright. And fucking India. Yeah, I'm gonna marry Jada. I had to think about it. It was close for her in India though. Very close.
Hey, hold on. Let me. Y'all gotta shake it up a bit. Shake it up. I don't know. All right. Lola Brooke, Glorilla, Ice Spice. Lola Brooke, Glorilla, Ice Spice. Fuck, Mary Kill.
Gorilla Ice Spice.
Lola Brooke, Glorilla, Ice Spice.
Okay. Okay, that's simple. Okay, boom. I could marry Lola. She's from Brooklyn. You can deal with Brooklyn. That's light. Light. Right. Okay. Then what was it? Glorilla.
Glorilla, Ice Spice.
All right.
He said, all right.
I'm fuck Glorilla because that just seems like
Fun.
you understand. You understand. Brooklyn nigga, you get it. And then, by default, you gotta kill Ice Spice.
Wow. Okay. Expecting that.
Yeah. That's tough. So much factors. Y'all know, like, y'all know. Alright. Who I got?
Lola Brooke,
Lola.
Glorilla, Ice
Gorilla,
Spice.
Ice Spice. Damn, bro. Alright. I'm gonna marry Lola. And I had to confirm this with myself. It's on. I'm fuck Ice Spice, and I'm gonna kill Gorilla.
Okay. Kylie Jenner, Carisha, Shinsia. That's light?
That's like killing Kylie just off rip, like that's hard competition. That's hard press for her. Like, right? Then fuck Carisha and then marry Shinsia.
I'm with you. I like that. I like that. I'm with you.
Alright, I'm marrying Cynthia. I need that Caribbean food.
Uh-huh.
I need that. What's that?
Kylie
Carisha.
and Carisha.
Fucking Kylie. Hold on.
Let him talk. Let him talk. Please say what he wants. With that one.
Hold on. Fucking Kylie.
That's it.
Feeling delicious.
Okay. And that's bad on it? Okay. One more? The last one. Alrighty. Chloe Bailey, Sweetie, JT. Chloe Bailey, Sweetie, JT.
Chloe Bailey.
Yeah, Chloe Bailey, Sweetie, or Chloe Bailey, Sweetie, or JT. I'm going fucking Sweetie, marry JT, and then kill Chloe.
Nah, I'm on the same with it.
Same?
Same with it.
Okay, nice and easy. Summed up. Same. Okay.
Same with
Do
it.
you know their type?
Do I know their type?
By
That's
their
what y'all is
answers?
doing.
By their answers?
I threw you for a loop with the Kylie.
Hey,
She
you
don't
did.
know yet. She don't know
I
yet.
don't know. You guys both threw me for a loop. I don't know. Okay.
Do you like Spanish girls? Do you like white girls?
He threw me.
White girl.
Okay, you like, so what's your type? What's your type?
I like pretty girls. I like really pretty girls.
That's the easy answer.
It's the realest answer.
Okay, but I feel like all of the girls that you've talked to, or like, there's nothing that like that they all have something in common. Whether it's
Talk to
like,
them.
Yeah, that's boring.
They mad pretty. I could look at them, I could listen to them, and I can actually like talk to them.
okay, so like intellect. That's
Yeah,
what
that's
you
a
look
part
for,
of it.
and pretty.
Eye and voice. That's like all a part of it. Yeah,
Okay,
it's important.
that's definitely.
How about you? Like, what's your type? And don't say pretty girls, cause y'all got a type, and it's okay. It's okay to have a type.
Nah, I like pretty women. I
Oh
pretty
my
women.
god.
Like, yo, like,
Right.
Like-
What's pretty to you? What like is it? What feature sticks out to you? Like what
Yeah.
makes her pretty? Like, is it like a?
nice. See, when I start doing this, like, you start profiling, because it might be this today, like, and it might be this tomorrow. She might be bad, bro. She might be pretty.
You got a
Okay.
scenario for that.
A scenario? I think you should explain the
Oh,
scenario.
man.
Okay. Okay, I have a scenario. Y'all ready? Y'all been talking to this girl, right? Y'all talking long distance.
Okay.
So let's say y'all live in New York, she live in LA. She is coming off of a relationship with her baby daddy.
Okay.
Coming off, like,
Yeah, like they broke up. Like now she's single, she's ready to mingle, and yeah, she's done with her baby daddy. Like that's just that. But she has a baby daddy.
And I'm dealing with.
So y'all talking, y'all been talking for some months.
You really like her? She's pretty.
right, exactly. I like that. And so you decide, I'm flying to LA for the weekend. I'm gonna come see you. I'm planning a date. Like, I'm feeling you. You're really pretty. So you fly in, and she's like, well, I'm not going on a date if you're not paying for my transportation to get to the date. Straight like that. I'm not going.
Not going.
She's not going if you're not paying.
You're not paying for her transportation.
to the date.
To the date. What are you doing? How do you handle that situation?
What you mean she's, like, if she's coming out with me, her transportation is my fee.
Okay.
Like,
Speak a little louder.
yeah, like, if you're coming out with me, your transportation is my fee. It's like off of me. No?
Okay, so she told you, like, I'm not coming on this date if you're not paying for my transportation.
not the-
No, she told you that. Like, she made that very
She, like, jumped at it.
Yes, she said that to you. She said, I'm not
Like,
coming on the date if you're
Alright.
not paying for my transportation. So you're like, I got you. No worries. Cool. That's how you
yeah,
handle
but I'm gonna notice that aggressiveness. I'm gonna notice that.
So what are you gonna do with that aggression?
Nah, I'm gonna let you rock the first date. I'm gonna.
So
let
you're
you
gonna
rock the
just
first
pay for
date.
it.
I'm gonna let you rock
She
the
told
first
me
date.
this before I
Like,
got
no,
there,
she
or
just.
No, you booked your ticket.
booked my ticket.
You planned the date already. Now, like, it's probably like a couple days before you about to fly to LA.
Okay.
And now she's like,
She just threw it out there.
all right, you planned this. We going to Roof Chris or whatever. Okay. But you gotta pay for my transportation to get to the date.
All right, I'm just trying to understand.
Sorry.
Okay, nah, cause I'm trying to understand it. So I'm saying I planned this whole thing, and the plan was for me to go. Like, I'm not even from LA.
Yeah, you're not from LA.
And the plan was for me to go to the restaurant and then be like, yo, meet me over here. What?
Nah, so
I don't even understand. Like, that's not gonna work. Like, we going to the restaurant together. I'm not even from here.
Yeah.
Simple.
Okay.
There's no.
So you picking her up and then y'all going together.
Yeah, that's simple. Like, this, I don't even compute it. Like,
You gonna rent a car? You gonna go get her?
that's.
I'm just asking, like, what you wanna do?
You
Like,
don't have transportation.
but that's the question, though.
That's why she chose that.
Hold on.
I wanna know
You
what's the
telling
plan.
me Jordy don't got no way around, and she's demanding that I find a way for her to get around.
So what you wanna do?
I'm bugging. Bro, like,
The ladies don't like
I
that.
don't understand. Why would you demand for me? Like, yo, I planned the whole get down. And then it was,
Not getting this
nah,
stuff,
I'm
you
not
gotta
even
cut
doing
down.
nothing if you don't figure out how we get in there. You got everything planned, shorty. You saying it's not gonna happen if I don't come? Like, if I can't get you there, that's it.
Right.
No. We gotta make sure she
That's a
alright.
lie.
No, we
That's a
gotta-
lie.
Okay. You gonna make sure she good.
like.
Let's see. Okay. Y'all heard HG. He made his point.
He's bugging.
Nah, like, here's what I'm saying. I feel you, like, I feel you, like, yo, if she came aggressive, I would have noted that she came aggressive, because depending on how y'all saying it, like, if I'm laying in there and she's like, yo, just to let you know, like, I'm not going if I'm not paying my transport, like,
Or even if you ask her and she's like, no.
what you mean,
like,
what did I ask
Like
you?
you asking, like, are we gonna like meet that you don't know? Say you don't know how to get around, you know.
I said
and
that.
you're like,
I wouldn't
it's
say
like,
that.
Oh, you wouldn't say that. So
Nah,
you
I'm
be
like, on the top, from the air, I'm on, like, Google Maps, I'm calling up my man in LA, like,
okay.
I'm not about to look crazy on this shit, bro.
Okay.
Nah, I'm not looking crazy.
Right.
That's how I look at it, like.
Okay.
Like, don't be wrong, like, I'm gonna try to vibe with her because, you know, prior, like, I'm assuming we talked prior, right? I ain't meet her, like, yesterday, and then I got...
No, you didn't meet her yesterday.
No, y'all been talking for some months now.
Talking in and out.
Okay.
for
So,
some
yeah,
months.
so I would have already done been like, yo, so, like, what's the spot in LA? Like, okay,
Yeah.
you know, like,
Uh-huh.
try to vibe it. So when I
And
got
then
there,
mapped out the plan.
if I could be a little prepared, like, a little...
Right.
No, but I'm taking her, she good. She good,
Okay.
she good.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
He good. You good when you good
They
when
be
you
like,
in
nah,
here.
bro.
Nah,
You
that's
good when
a
you in
lie.
here.
Right.
Alright. So y'all loosened up. Alright, we just want to know you guys a little bit more. So, you know, tell the people, tell our audience, you know, where you from. And did you guys, you said you grew up in a Caribbean household, right? Yeah, Grenadian, right? Okay. So where you guys from?
I'm from Brooklyn, the
Oh, he
Nanos.
did make it clear.
Yeah, that's where I'm from. My people's from Grenada though. I got any people from Grenada in here? Yeah. I'm a Indian here. That's my people.
I'm Grenadian too, my
Word?
my great grandfather.
Word, okay, now you in there then. Yeah, I'm from, my name is MillsSupreme. I told you that already.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm from Brooklyn. My people is from Grenada too, so all the
Oh.
Grenada in here.
Did
Just
y'all
one
go
of
to high school
y'all,
out
two
there?
of us.
Born and raised? No.
Nah, 3?
Born in Brooklyn.
Raised in Brooklyn.
Raised in Brooklyn. So
Yeah,
born
yeah.
and raised in Brooklyn.
Born and raised in Brooklyn.
What high school?
Manhattan Village Academy.
Manhattan Village
I
Academy.
went to St. Edmunds High School.
Okay, I moved to Jersey, so.
Okay.
Okay.
Just throw it in there, like, that's really good.
So, you both do music. So, tell us about how you got into music and how you got your name.
My last name is actually Mills.
Okay.
My last name is actually Mills. And it's M-I-L-L-S, not M-I-L-L-Z. So Supreme was just like, I don't really know, like, everybody used to just say like Mills, and then my man G that I grew up with, like we always had this joke, and whatever the joke was, he would just scream out Supreme, like on some hot shit, and we just, one day the nigga just came in and say, yo, Mills, Supreme, like, and then we just stuck with that.
Okay.
For real, we just stuck with that. Say it again?
Mill Supremes in high school?
Yeah.
Was that before you were doing music, or like did that come along, like, later?
Because I originally started doing photos and video in Brooklyn. So like any Brooklyn party, any Manhattan party, like MillsSupreme Photography was there. Like, so I did like, we was moving through the city for real. Like that shit was fun. So, but I always wanted to do music for real. So like I used to write rhymes and like notes and shit like that. We had the BlackBerry. Used to write rhymes and notes and shit. So I just ended up making the transition for real and doing music.
Super dope. Okay. MillsSupreme. That's who he is. Yes, sir.
Okay, so it's how I got my name.
How did you get your name,
Okay,
and how did you get into music?
how I got into music. Okay, so I got my name because, so my name is Darius Henry, right? right? Government. Okay. And I had my Facebook page just before I had a Twitter, before I had a Facebook music page. And people would add me on my Facebook page and they would just be DMing me like, yo, what's up, Darius? And I was like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like, it's people, like, fans of my music. And I was like, this kind of strange. So I switched it to Harriet's Denby. Harriet's Denby, right? It's an HD, right? Boom. And then in like 2012, I said on this song, I said, fuck the new artist title, HDBeenDope. And then I needed a Twitter name. HD obviously wasn't gonna work. So I put HDBeenDope. And then I just made that my stage name because it was easier to search, you dig? So boom, but the BeenDope for me is like the reason why I said that line, fuck the new artist title, HDBeenDope. Like that was me in 2012. 2023, I'm like technically a new artist, you dig? But like that's been the mentality. Like for me, I was in my bedroom, like, yo, fuck that. I got the illest shit. I don't know what y'all talking about. Like it's been like that. So like now it's no different. Like people hearing this shit, people reacting to it differently, but like I'm still in my bedroom. Like I got the illest shit. Like it's just that. So that's what the BeenDope is. So my like journey to music, it started from like just listening to a lot of the hip hop that my brother was listening to. Cause my mom, she was having me listening to like gospel music, calypso music, reggae music, even country music. She fuck with Johnny Cash, right? So she listening to all of that stuff. When I'm riding around with her in the back of the Cherokee, right? She playing AM Radio Disney, right? Like that's the type of shit.
So
Like,
you couldn't listen to that like
right?
rock,
She not trying none of that, bro.
Yeah. When Desi Wine was out, I could not listen. What?
She was like, with me. None of that. None of that. But then when she would leave, you know what I'm saying? She working. My brother is taking care of me. You feel me? He just in his room busting everything. I'm like, bro, he blowing his speakers. He playing Hardcore by Lil Kim. You heard that intro of that?
Exactly, yeah.
Yo, I was 8. I was like, yo, this is crazy. This is happening on the storm. They're bugging. But like, that was kind of my gateway into it. It's like, okay, this is fire. Like, there's a whole world here. So I would just take his CDs. Once I finally got a CD player, take his CDs. I'm going to school. Okay, cool. I'm listening to Snoop Dogg, Rhythm and Gangster. Oh, this is fire. You feel me? Like, now I get to like 6th grade. I tell my homies, I'm like, yo, we gonna start rapping. They're like, I bet we rapping. Fuck it. And now like 50 years out, you feel me? The Guess Who Back, mixtape, all that shit. I'm like, yo, all my rhymes sound like that. Sound like 50 off the bat. Then boom, Wayne, mixtape run. All my shit sounded like Wayne, because I'm like, yo, this the way he's rapping, crazy. I gotta do that shit.
Right.
And then boom, I get to high school, I start making beats, found J. Cole, and that was kind of like the last piece to put the whole shit together. Then I start my journey to, you know, getting here.
That's HDBeenDope. I respect it for both of you. So being that you both are from Brooklyn, some would assume that, you know, your experiences are, you know, the same. What are some things that made you different from your peers? And what are some advantages? I mean, like I said, my parents got me out of Brooklyn in 5th grade. So I saw things a little bit differently. I know, you know, in Brooklyn, when you go to school, like high school, middle school, that really is, you know, what kind of makes you, right? So what are some advantages and disadvantages that you experienced while being in Brooklyn? And what made you different from your peers? Because I feel like you guys are really different from, you know, I still be in Brooklyn, and y'all definitely stand out.
I feel like the disadvantages are things like that I never really looked at as disadvantages, you feel me? Like, until I started leaving the city, like, for real, actually going places. Like, probably like 2014, is when I started traveling for real.
College?
Nah, that was like tour, like little, you know, like little European runs, trying to get my 1-2s off. But basically for me, like things as simple as bulletproof glass in the post office, that just seemed regular to me. Like I grew up like that. You know what I'm saying? You go to Popeyes, there's bulletproof glass of Popeyes. Like that's just what we accustomed to. But I started traveling. You go out other states, and it's like, oh wait, that's not even normal. You feel me? Like things like that. I feel like those are the disadvantages, the things that we not even paying attention to. Like that affects how we actually look at ourselves, how we look at the people around us. Like that's real. You feel me? But I think some of the advantages that helped me like kind of set myself aside from my peers is like early on, I started going to school in Manhattan. I was dancing ballet. You feel me? Like, so I was going to 268. This is in Brooklyn, right? I was going to 268 in Brooklyn, and this school called Ballet Tech, what they would do is go to the inner cities and like pretty much audition kids, but it was like they would take you up to your gym and you just jumping around for 30 minutes. All right, this is fire, like whatever. And then they would pick whoever they feel is, you know, whatever they look at. They pick whoever they want, and then they would allow you to basically, you still go to your school, but then during your lunch period, you would go there and dance. And then through that, that's how I got to that school. So what that did is just set me aside of like, my perspective was different, you know what I'm saying? Like,
How? Like, cause I know it was.
I feel like something as simple as like me going to Broadway that young, or even just going to Central Park, like me and my friends would just walk around Manhattan, you feel me? Like just explore. There's people in my neighborhood that never even been to Central Park, you feel me? Like, but it seems so like, what? But like, that's just real. I remember growing up, my cousin would be like, when we would go to Manhattan, he would be like, oh shit, we going to Manhattan. Like, he would do it like it's an event. Like, but I was going to school in Manhattan, so it was I never looked at like the city as this thing of like, oh shit, the city is where this all happens. It was just like, we just go to the city. Like, I go to school there. Sometimes I don't even want to be in a fucking city. Like, that's how I felt about it. But people look at the city like this thing. So I feel like that perspective definitely changed, you know, the things that happen in the city that people like come to the city for, to be able to see that as almost normal at such a young age. Is like, all right, this shit is possible. Like, this shit don't feel intangible. Like, I remember I was in the elevator going up to school one day, right? We had school on it was the 6th, 7th, and 8th floor, right? And then the rest of the building was just random shit. It was just like big ass warehouse building. Whatever. I was in the elevator, and Felicia Rashad was in there. Like, you feel me? I didn't even notice it. I came out, and my mom's like, this Miss Cosby. Like, no, like, but like that was the just type of shit that was just random. Happened, and you know, because I went to school where I went to school. So I feel like what it did is just this shit was tangible for me. You know?
Right. So everything became tangible. Like life became, everything goals.
Yeah,
Just became like, I can do this.
for sure.
Right. You want me to repeat it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no. Okay. So, being that you both are from Brooklyn, some people would say, you know, your experiences are the same. Like, but we can agree that, you know, they're not. You know. So, what made you different from your peers, and what advantages and disadvantages did you experience growing up in Brooklyn, or in the city?
All right. First thing, I'll start with the disadvantages.
Get into it.
The city really like shapes you, like for real. Like I feel like it shapes you for war, for real. Cause but sometimes it's matter of fact. I'll start with the advantages. Like the city really shapes you and really puts you ready for anything you could possibly like imagine out on the other side. Like you ever went to a new city? And, you know, at first you're like, okay, like it's different here, but like immediately you back in your mode. Like, you know, like whether you looking around your shoulder, make sure you check your surroundings, you're making sure that like you're starting to, the only way you can walk is really in your element when you go to another city. Like that's another city don't really change you. For real.
Right.
Like, I would say that like as an advantage, it's an amazing pillar of character because of the stress that the city gives us. Like other places don't have at least this type of stress. You feel me? The disadvantages is just that, like, if you get caught up in it, if you stay too long, if you stay stagnant, like, the city will chew you. Like, you feel me? Like, it'll really put a strain on you for real. Like, you know, and then you'll think it's normal. Feel me? What it did for me, what made me different for real is just that I got to travel at a young age. And it started from, like, I'm from Flatbush, like, I'm on Bedford. Like, my block is, like, I'm on Bedford and D. Like, you know, that's where I was at. So, like, that block is long enough, and I had 100 kids on that block. You feel me? Like, I only knew that block, those kids. I didn't have to, you know how most people have to go, yo, your man's live on 50 Sun, and your man's live on, like, 96. You got to go, bike, train, Uber, however you go. But, like, nah, my friends was all on my block. I never had to go nowhere, so it's very easy to make it seem like, to look like, yo, damn, this is all you have, because that's what it feel like. You feel me? Like, so when I got to travel, I used to play ball, like I used to play in AAU, and we used to go to DC, we go to Cali, we then went to, like, Florida. Like, that was the first really, like, experience of going somewhere else, you feel me? Like, we went there, and I played AAU up till, like, high school, but, like, I always started to understand, like, damn, like, I started to notice, like, people's behaviors and how things are done and structure and shit like that. And when I remember I went to DC, and then, was it DC or? It might have been DC, like, DC, like, metro area. And I was just watching how people operate, like, how people walk. You could notice the confidence. You could notice the somebody else has their own, like, identity for real. And it's not all about, like as much as you think you the shit, somebody else think they the shit. You feel me? Like, so I started to just realize, like, damn, like, life is about being your own person and the best you. Like, the best you. And I think what really just made me different from, I wouldn't say things didn't make me different from my friends, but it just made me say, like, damn, like, if DC's like this, what's London like? So I went to London. Like, what's Italy like? I went to Italy. You feel me? Like, Barcelona, like, I went to these places, and, like, they changed my whole shit. Like, they changed my whole structure. They changed the way I think, talk, articulate myself. Like, it taught me so much things. And, like, I feel like if I didn't get to do that young, I don't know how I would be now, but, like, it, like, humbled me so much to know that, like, damn, all these people just being them. Like, we still lit, though. Like, New York is still it.
Yeah, like, you could definitely be from New York, but, like, you should definitely be able to carry yourself. Like, people should understand you, be able to, like, you know, connect with you when you go to different places. I think you get that experience.
Yeah,
when
you really
start
do.
traveling.
You really do. You really do. You just gotta keep an open mind. But that shit is hard, you know, like, growing up, like, in a city where you just constantly, like, you moving. You don't got time to think about. You don't got time to, you don't care. Like, you're like, bro, like, I know they doing what they doing, but we doing what we doing. You feel me? So, like, just to step outside of that and completely see other people's behaviors, how they move. I just went to Paris, right? And just seeing, like, how they think, how they walk, how they talk, how they dress, like, it's like, damn, they don't care what's going on over here. You feel me? Like, so.
So you start focusing on things that you want to do. Like,
That's it.
Like,
That's it. That's
you
it.
don't care.
That's it.
Right.